Hi everybody! So I just wanted to share with you guys sort of a date and nut combo that's really good that I've kind of recently gotten back into this nut. I haven't had it in a long time and it just was really good, and I figured I'd just share with you guys, just sharing with you. I'm not sure if you guys have had this combo before because I never really see anybody on the YouTube or other raw foodie channels mention these nuts or eat them the way that I eat them. So I just figured I'd share it with you guys. It's medjool dates and Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are really good. Since I've been raw vegan, low-fat raw vegan, I went low-fat raw vegan in August 2013, so it'd be about 5 years since it's 2018 in this video, and I haven't had Brazil nuts since then. I haven't had them in a long time, and I started thinking about it. I'm like, because people are talking about the selenium and everything in Brazil nuts, so I'm like, oh, you know what? I haven't had Brazil nuts in a long time, and I never really was fond of Brazil nuts at all. And so recently I decided to get them and start just try them again, and oh my gosh, I love them now. So I'm like, oh my goodness, Brazil nuts are mighty tasty, and I don't know how people can eat just one, because they say all you need is kind of just one for your selenium intake for each day. But you know what? I can't eat just one. That is impossible, people. For Miss Staci, guys, it's impossible to eat just one nut. Come on now. It's impossible. I know for me, I like to eat my nuts or eat my fats until I'm done with them, and usually I like to make a meal out of it. So it's a lot different than everybody else, you guys, but that's just the way it goes for me. Okay, and that's what works for me. And so I don't eat my fats every single day, but I know for Brazil nuts, all I like to do is take medjool date, of course, simple and easy. We human beings, we like it simple and easy, you know, quick, simple, and easy, and that's what I love. Another one thing that I love about the raw vegan lifestyle, eating the way we're designed to eat, is it's simple, quick, and easy, and the best way for us. Awesome. God's made it so wonderful for us, don't you think? I sure like to think so. But I just, that's what I do. I know a lot of you guys do the same thing too with any type of nut or seeds or whatever you're eating them with. I know some of you guys have commented to me before on some of my previous videos about saying, Miss Dace, have you tried dates and coconut together? That's awesome. I'm like, oh, of course, you guys. Of course I've had dates and coconut. I'm not really a fan of coconut, really. Coconut's good, but I don't eat it a whole lot. I do know medjool dates and coconut reminds me of Samoa Girl Scout cookies. It's so tasty. Oh my gosh. Once you get those really dark molasses tasting medjool dates and pair it with coconut, oh my gosh, you are set with like a Girl Scout cookie, Samoa Girl Scout cookie. They're just so delicious. It's really delicious. And I know Deglet Nor dates and coconut taste like a sweet butter cookie. Oh, it's amazing. But I love eating walnuts and medjool dates together. That's a really good combo. I know peanuts and medjool dates are awesome, better than any peanut butter you'll ever have. I like the sweet peanut butter. That's a peanut butter. You know, I like taking the medjool dates and putting the peanuts inside and eating them that way. That is a peanut butter. I love it. But anyways, lately I've gotten into the Brazil nuts. So I'm having Brazil nuts now and medjool dates for my fats and stuff. So, oh, I also have had medjool dates and pecans. Not my favorite there, guys. But of course, medjool dates and hemp seeds, which is like a sweet donut cream. We have done a couple of videos on that already on my channel because that is just mind-blowing. That is really tasty. But I know I'm just wanting a solid crunch. That's what I'm wanting. So that means I'm calling for the dates. My body's kind of calling for the nuts. So I go for the nuts, needing something a little bit more denser and crunchier, you know. But I know there's a lot of you raw foodies out there that you'll say otherwise regarding nuts and seeds and stuff. And I most certainly believe and agree that the best source of fats for us is to get it from the fruit, like avocados and durian and even the young Thai coconut. But I know I'm up here in Alaska in a very extreme cold climate for most of the year, and I do the best that I can. And I know for me and my health journey and everything, I still choose to consume nuts and seeds, and specifically all kinds of nuts. I know some of the nuts are known to be cooked and everything, and I still do eat cashews. Not a whole lot, but once in a while I'll have some cashews and dates and actually make sort of like, it's like a cheesecake. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely phenomenally good. Oh my goodness, it's mind-blowing. Coconut water, cashews, and medjool dates, and even a little bit of banana in there. It kind of makes like a cheesecake, and it's so good. And cheesecake was one of my favorite desserts before I was raw vegan. And who knew that you could make a raw version of it, you know, or a plant-based version of it. So to me, you guys, in my eyes, that's still raw in my eyes, and I see it as that I do it the best that I can. I do the best that I can with what I have, and what I can do and what I have access to at the moment, you know. But this right now, I know I am having Brazil nuts and medjool dates together. Oh, also is I love having macadamia nuts, but I love having macadamia nuts all on their own though. I tend to find that macadamia nuts are best on their own. And one thing about the Brazil nuts that I love is that they crunch when you bite into it and you break it down in your mouth when you're chewing it. It reminds me of a very similar texture to macadamia nuts. And I love just for how big the nut is too. But that's kind of how I like having my fats though most of the time is, but that's what I like doing there, guys. You guys all know, simple and easy. You guys have tried it once before, but I know when I buy my nuts, whoa, there goes a seed. I know when I buy my nuts, I don't buy them in bulk. A lot of people like buying in bulk, but that encourages overeating, and you can overeat like very easily on nuts and seeds, of course. So I know when I buy my nuts, I do not buy in bulk at all. I've done that once before, and I know what happens every single time. And so what works for me is I like buying a little bit at a time when I need them. And tonight I needed nuts and I needed dates for dinner, so that's what I chose to have, and these Brazil nuts. So when I buy my nuts, I only buy as much as I can fit in my hand. Like I have my bag, and then I have the nuts before me at the grocery store. And then when I'm filling the bag, I just fill a little bit at a time, and then I keep checking it until I have a handful of nuts. And so I already had my nuts for today, but there was quite a few more in here, but this is what's left over, so I'll most likely eat that for tomorrow with medjool dates, and then I'll be good on my fats for a couple of days, maybe even for another half a week or a week, but it's usually for another couple of days, and then I'll kind of go for another round of fats. But that's kind of right now, that's kind of how I like getting my fats in there. But if you guys have never tried Brazil nuts and dates before, try them. They're awesome. And again, I don't know how you can eat just one nut, one Brazil nut. Come on now, people. Come on now. And I eat them until I'm done and satisfied on them. And so that's how it is for me, you guys. That's just Miss Stace. That's just how I do it there, guys. So if you guys have never tried this combo, please try it. It's super tasty, mighty tasty. Here we go. I kind of already had some, but yeah. Now, of course, later tonight, I'll be sipping on lots of water because this does dry you out. It does dehydrate you, I know. But later on, just replenish with water, and that's what I choose to do. I just love that natural processing, you know, in the mouth. The nut, the sweetness and the creaminess of the nut. Okay guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you in some way. Maybe. I don't know. But if it did, that's awesome. Just sharing with you guys because it's a shame not to share with you, and it's a shame not to share with the world, you know, the raw vegan lifestyle, or how we all eat a raw vegan diet, or raw diet, or plant-based diet, or whatever you're doing there, guys. So I'll let you guys go. I'll stop babbling here. Remember to love being right, guys. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Okay, bye guys.